Hey guys, Lego Man 7777 doing another review on one of the summer sets. This time it's JEK-14's Jedi. Oops, I actually mean Stealth Starfighter. It's not a Jedi Starfighter for once. Sorry, that was really lame. I don't even know why I did it. But what I want to say first before I do anything is if you hear something in the background, I don't really know what's going on outside, but they're being really loud, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. But it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, let's go. So, ages 8 to 14, 75018, and has 550 pieces, and costs $69.99. There's always that one set. Always that one set that's $70, but doesn't have anywhere near 700 pieces. We've had 3 of them so far, but they've all been really good. Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, the Gungan Sub, and this one. But anyway, then we have our minifigs, and here is the back of the box. There's some stuff happening. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm just looking at some stuff. So apparently Jack is running off into this cave. He's been followed. He's building the Starfighter. Yada yada yada. Now, I actually considered this set a Clone Wars set. I know it's from the Yoda Chronicles, whatever. But it has a Special Forces clone trooper, and Jack is a clone. So, my reasoning, it's in the Clone Wars. So, I'm just going to say this is a Clone Wars set because I don't want that one random set being not like the others. Anyway, whatever. That really doesn't matter, but it does, kind of. Anyway, to start off, we have R4GO. And he's kind of your standard astromech droid, if you ask me. Nothing real special. Just a droid. Doesn't have any back printing. A little bit on his head, but not much. There's nothing real special about this one. Definitely not the highlight of the set. This next guy, the Bounty Hunter, I personally really like him because he's got a sweet looking helmet. He's just cool all around. He's got some good detail. Good lord, what are they doing outside? I have no idea. Sounds like they're making a house. Anyway. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Here's a back look, and then here's a look at his face. It's kind of got a scar on it. I like him. He's cool. Next up is we have the Special Forces Clone Trooper, which is ironic because he's a blue stormtrooper. Anyway, he's pretty cool. As you can see, he's got a shield and a gun. He's got a cape. And he's got a blue stormtrooper helmet with one little red dot. And just like I figured, he has a clone trooper face. Just like all your standard clone troopers. So, this is a clone trooper. It even says on the box, this is a Clone Wars set. And here's a quick look at his back printing. Not much. But he's cool, I suppose. And last up, we have the main guy in the set. JEK-14. As you can see, wow. I didn't say anything. As you can see, he has clone armor on, and that's right, he is holding a white lightsaber. I thought that was really cool. Then now there's white and black lightsaber hilts, along with the gray, the chrome, and the dull chrome. But, yeah, he's got a blue lightsaber. Apparently he was a clone that went bad. Apparently that's why he's called 14. He's the 14th one. And here's his backside. Here's this translucent arm, which I think is kind of cool. It's got some lightning going on it. Get a close-up on his face. He's got blue eyes. And, just like most people nowadays, he has a dual-sided face. And this one I personally don't like, but he's all like, he's all consumed in his lightning or whatever he's doing. And he gets the standard hairpiece. But he also gets this clone helmet, which I think is really cool looking. So here's him with his clone helmet on. I like his helmet, to be honest. And lastly, since this is a bigger set, you got a brick separator, which these things are actually quite useful. I've used it a few times, and it actually does work. So if you're like, I got another one of these, no, they're actually useful. You don't need like 27 of them, but before I forget, because I already forgot once, the instruction booklets, as you can see, it's got a 1 on the bottom, so there is more than one book. Here's the end of book 1. We're putting the nose onto the body. And in book 2, we finish everything up. Book 1 is 48 pages long. And book 2 is 77 pages long. And here's our final digital model. Looking all cool and stuff. Just some features. And the checklist. And all that fun jazz. There's nothing special going on in there. 2 booklets, about 130 pages long. Build this, so it's a longer build. I mean, it does have 500 pieces, so it's a little bigger. Alright, let's actually get into the set. This is the Starfighter. It's big. It's big for 500 pieces. It's got some weight to it. So let's start right here. The features. This little gun can move up and down and can spin 360, so that's kind of cool. And those little pieces right here keep this gun locked in place so it doesn't go willy-nilly all the time. Of course, the cockpit opens to reveal its sticker, and that's where JEK-14 sits. We're not focused on that, we're focused on something. Okay, here we go. Anyway, so like I said, you just put that right there, and that keeps that in place. It's got those guns on the side, and as you can see, there's a button right here, and if you push that button, voila! You knew they were there. The flip fires. The flip fires. As you can see, he's got some detail right there and on the side, but it's sticker detail. Here's an underside look to see all the Technic. There's a lot of Technic in this set, but it works. It's not overly complicated. I definitely have a sneeze. And I just can't sneeze. But since we're under here, here's the landing gear. Fold it up and down. Do whatever you want with that. I just leave it down. You go into the back, you can open this little slot up, pull this out, and there is a holocron inside, and you just pop that bad boy back in there, close that up, and no one knows it's in there. It's probably what the bounty hunter and the clone trooper want for whatever purpose. The same stickers are on the other side. You don't really need to do this, but you can open up all these panels to see some of the building on the inside. It's not a feature or anything, it's not important, but I just thought I'd show you that. The engines kind of spin, if you care about the engines spinning. So do these guns. If you want to add playability, I guess that's a way to do it. As you can see, there's those pistons, and what you do is these little things, you pop them down, and that puts the ship into flight mode. As you see, the wings are now lower than the ship itself, which is interesting because it makes people think this is an E-wing. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm not going to confirm anything. I'm not going to say anything on that. But here's in flight mode, and it's interesting with the wings being lower than the actual set. And then it locks him back into place like that. So then it's still just as big, but it's in landing mode now, so I can actually sit just like that. Let's see. Take this. You can put the R2 in the little slot here. It just chilling in there. There's a blue stud for some reason, and an antenna. I don't really know why. Here's some more sticker detail, if you didn't already see it. Can we stop focusing on the box, please? Can we focus on the set? There we go. See, there's some sticker detail right there. Which is, I guess that's kind of cool. I guess that's his signature way of doing things. You just take R2 out. I don't have anything to compare to this thing because it's so big. But I'll give you some references while I'm just. There's not many real features in this set. But it does have a lot of playability because it's sturdy. So littler kids, if they get it and get help building it, because there's a lot of technical, like I said, you can swoosh it around a lot. It's got a lot of flying. You know, kids can run around. It can take a couple hits, like it's a wall or something. I wouldn't throw it at the wall, but like, you know, if you're flying and your kid runs and like the wing hits the wall, I don't think it's going to rip the wing off by any means. Might knock the tip of the front off, but that's easily fixable. It's a good set for kids. And it comes with some cool guys that you get so they can play around, be the bad guys, and you can get some other ship or something. Like you can use the gunship to chase this down if you have that gunship. If you have any gunship, whatever, doesn't matter. But it's about as long as Darth Maul's Infiltrator. If you guys have that, that's probably what I would have compared it to if I wasn't too lazy to go get it. It of course is wider than Darth Maul's thing by a good chunk because it's got wings and Darth Maul doesn't really have wings. But yeah, they're like the same length, and it's not as wide as the Arc 170. It's probably as wide as the Z95 Headhunter that came out earlier this year. If you have that, then it's pretty close to that width, if not wider. I'm having a problem talking today. I have no idea why. Probably because I have to sneeze. Not the point. But I like the set. It looks cool. It's black and red, so it's different than gray, as in most everything in Star Wars is gray. But this is black and red, so that's cool. It is on the pricier side of things, being $70 and not even 600 pieces. So it's a little bit expensive, but if you bought Darth Maul's thing, then there should be no problem for you. Anyway, yeah, thumbs up. I like the set. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the bigger sets. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz if you wish to. I would appreciate it if you did. And, yeah, see you guys later.